I got this little miniature chair from a friend of mine that sells miniatures. And although I think the chair is really cool, I can't stand these legs. I think they're way too tall for this chair and definitely will not fit into my miniature scheme of things. So let's modify it today and make it usable for one of my houses. So what I did is I have this saw. I got this at Lee Valley. I don't know if there's Lee Valley anywhere but in Canada, but this saw is just amazing. It actually came with a little miter box. So I sawed the legs off. The This chair's made out of resin, and then I glued these wooden beams on instead, which makes the chair look the size that I need it to be in order to use it in one of my trang houses. So I got some Elmer's wood glue out. That's kind of my go-to glue when it comes to working on anything that's wood. And I glued these beads on the bottom, and I'm quite pleased with the way this turned out. I think it's just the right size and proportion to have this this size of leg on it. Those other legs were just ridiculously high. So you can see as I'm turning it around, it just seems to be better in scale with these legs as opposed to the long ones that were on it. So um, I guess I could have changed the color of the chair, painted it, made it look like maybe brown leather, but I'm actually quite pleased with the way it looks in the it's kind of a creamy colored leather. So also this week I decided to make some more books, so I went back to that leather store and I bought a lighter colored leather. And you can see here when I stamped or embossed these books, the embossing shows up a lot more clearly on the lighter colored leather. And then on the edges or the spines of the book, I heated up a flat screwdriver, and I used a flat screwdriver to kind of make some marks on the edge of the books as well. Not on all of them, but on some of them. So I'm really quite pleased with the way these turned out. I think they look rather good. So I'm going to be building a library in one of my houses. You can see clearly there where it's indented from the screwdriver. So I just heated it up under the candle and then pressed it in. If you want to see more about book embossing, you'll have to look at my previous video. So, um, yeah, so I just kind of use different colors of craft paper to do the inside and the front and back covers. So I'm just having a difficult time with one hand opening up the book. There you go. So you can see the inside covers. So I'm really quite pleased with the way these turned out. So they have that stamp. That's my favorite one. The one that kind of looks a little bit like a organic sort of shape like a plant. So, and the spines, I tried to make them all a little bit different so that every book doesn't look exactly the same. So, as you can see, some have stamps on them, some are just painted, some are plain. Yeah, so they turned out really good. I'm quite happy. I can't wait to see what it's going to look like when I put together a library. But I can't just do a library with just dark brown and tan colored books. I'm also going to have to get my hands on some other colors of leather so I can have a good mixture of them. So yeah, it was quite a bit of fun. I think leather work is just like so much fun to do. I wouldn't mind actually getting some patterns and maybe trying my hand at doing some non miniature things with the leather. Maybe making some little wallets or something for family members for Christmas gifts or something. So yeah, and I just love the texture and the smell of it. It's so much fun to do. I mean, if you have any miniatures that you're not quite sure you'd want to use and there's something you can do to modify them, hey, why not? Well, thank you very much for watching my video today. Please hit that like button, and if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I'm almost at 700. And have the best day ever.